For Franciscan Beat, I'm Edyta Wolk. Franciscan University hosts talk on indulgences. Pentagon investigates why Texas gunman wasn't reported. Syria signs Paris Climate Accord. All this and more on today's Franciscan Beat. Indulgences might seem like a confusing issue of the past, but guest speaker Mary Mormon showed just how powerful and relevant they still are to the church in a lecture on October 27th in the Gentile Gallery. At the latest installment of the Friday Academic Lecture Series, Mormon, who holds a doctorate in law with a focus on religious legal systems, gave a presentation titled Recalling Who We Are, Indulgences and the Church Today. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis says he has directed the Pentagon's watchdog to examine the circumstances of the Air Force's failure to report the Texas church shooter's domestic violence conviction to the FBI. Under Pentagon rules, convictions of military personnel in crimes like assault should be shared with the FBI for its National Criminal Information Center database. Devin Patrick Kelly, the gunman in Sunday's attack, was convicted of assault against his wife and stepson in an Air Force court-martial in 2012. Mattis says, quote, "If the problem is we didn't put something out, we'll correct that." President Donald Trump says tougher gun laws would not have prevented the mass shooting at a South Texas church, arguing that more restrictions might have led to more casualties. Trump spoke at a news conference in South Korea Tuesday, where he was asked if he would support extreme vetting for gun purchases. A Syrian official says the war-ravaged country plans to sign the Paris Climate Accord. Until now, it had been the only United Nations member state not to have done so. The move was announced Tuesday at a global climate meeting in Bonn, Germany. It means the United States would be the sole UN member country outside the deal if President Donald Trump makes good on his threat to pull out. Officials say a woman has died and a man remains hospitalized following a home explosion in central Ohio. Neighbors called emergency responders about the explosion in southeastern Columbus around 4 a.m. Monday. Fire officials have yet to determine the cause of the explosion. Today in sports, FIFA has fined the Serbian Soccer Federation 160,000 Swiss francs for incidents involving fans at World Cup qualifying games last month. FIFA says, quote, political and discriminatory banners were shown at games in Austria and at home against Georgia. The fines covered a range of charges, including, quote, political chants in Vienna. Fans were filmed chanting support for Serbia's claim on neighboring Kosovo, which declared independence in 2008. And in weather, there will be a high today of 44 degrees and a low of 32 degrees, with a 69% chance of precipitation and 78% humidity. For Franciscan Beat, I'm Edyta Wolk.